Hi everyone. Hope you all are good. We are here for grade 2 math. You can find all the lessons on aplustudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password as provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab. Scroll down to grade 2 math and then click on view all lessons. There you can find the list of the chapters. We're going to start with the chapter probability and statistics. So please make sure you have your notebook and pencil so that you can note down the important examples and definitions as well. Okay, here I'm on the chapter probability and statistics. Let's just start with the first lesson, that is more, less, and equally likely. Let's just start with the first lesson. Let's just start with the first example. On which color is the spinner more likely to land? So let's just look at the spinner, right? The spinner has two colors, the yellow one and the red color, right? Most of the portion of the spinner is yellow, a very small portion is red, right? That means whenever you spin the spinner, it will more likely to land on yellow because the most portion of the spinner is yellow. So it will more likely to land on yellow. Got it? So that means the more portion has the more chances to land on, and the less portion has the less chances to, right? Just look at the other example. If you sell a marble without looking, color are you more likely to? So you are given the marbles, right? You are going to pick them without looking. You have one, two, three, four, five, six red marbles and one, two, three brown marbles. Which color are you more likely to pick? So you have more six marbles than red. So that means you can pick the red more than brown, right? So the correct option is red because you have more red. So the correct option is red. Okay, let's just start with the test questions. On which color is the spinner more likely to land? So just look at the spinner. The spinner has yellow and green portion, right? So it will more likely to land on yellow because most of the portion on the spinner is yellow, so it will more likely to land on yellow. On which color is the spinner less likely to land? So which is the correct option? On which color is the spinner less likely to land? Which is the correct option? The spinner has two colors, right? The blue one and the yellow one, right? So why it is less likely to so it is less likely to land on yellow. Got it? It will less likely to land on the yellow. Option number 2 is the correct option. You have three red marbles and two brown marbles, so you have more red color. That means it will more likely to pick the red one. The correct option is red. Option number 1 is the correct option. On which color is the spinner more likely to land? So which is the correct option? It will more likely to land on green or yellow. It will more likely to land on green. Option number 1 is the correct option, right? Because the smaller portion, no, more likely to land on yellow, sorry. The greater portion is yellow. Okay, very good. On which color is the spinner more likely to land? Which is the correct option? You can see the spinner. The half of the portion of the spinner is yellow, the other half is red. So which is the correct option? The correct option is neither, because both the colors have the same portion. So red and yellow are equally likely, right? For both the colors, you have half of the portion. So for the both of them, they are equally likely. Option number 3 is the correct option. You have the equal chance to land on yellow or red, right? The next one is, on which color is the spinner more likely to land? So which is the correct option? You can see you have most portion is yellow, the smaller portion is blue, so it will more likely to land on it will more likely to land on yellow, right? Because most of the portion is yellow. Got it? Okay, we are done with the lesson. You can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is identify multiplication sentences for equal groups. Let's just start with the lesson. Which expression describe the model? So basically you need to see how do we describe this model, right? Just see, we have two groups, right? The big circle represent the groups. You have two groups, and in each group you have two dots, two in this one and two in this one. So basically there are two groups of two dots, so you can represent the model as 2 times 2. 2 is the number of groups and the other 2 is number of dots in each group, so you can write it as 2 times 2, right? Just look at the other one. Which expression describe the model? You have two groups. The big circle represents the group. You have two groups, and in each group you have three dots. So you can write it as 2 times 3. 2 means the groups, 2 represent the groups, and 3 represent the number of dots. You got it? So 2 times 3 is 6. You have total 6 dots. Got it? Okay, let's just start with the test questions. Which expression describes the model? Which is the correct option? That is 3 times 3. You have 3 groups, 1, 2, 3, and each group have 3 dots, so that means that is 3 times 3. Option number 2 is the correct option. Got it? Very good. Which expression describes the model? Which is the correct option? Which option is the correct one? That is option number 1. 2 times 3 is the correct option. That is 2 times 2. Option number 3 is the correct option. You have two groups, and each group have two dots, so that means 2 times 2 is the correct option. Got it, everyone? Any questions you can please ask. Which expression describes the model? Which is the correct option? That is 2 times 3. Very good. Option number 1 is the correct option. You have two groups and three dots each, so that is 2 times 3. Which expression describes the model? Which is the correct option? That is 3 times 2. Why 4 times 2? You have 3 circles, right? And in each you have 2 dots. That is 3 times 2. The next one is, which expression describes the model, which is the correct option? That is 3 times 3. Option number 1 is the correct option. Why 3 times 5? That is 3 times 3. You can see you have 1, 2, and 3. 3 bigger circles. And in each circle, you have 3 small circles, dots. So you can write it as 3 times 3. Option number 1 is the correct option. Which expression describes the model, which is the correct option? That is 2 times 3. Option number 2 is the correct option. You have 2 big circles and they have 3 dots each. So that is 2 times 3. Which expression describes the model, which is the correct option? That is 2 times 2. Option number 2 is the correct option. Very good. Which expression describes the model? Which expression describes the model? That is 3 times 3, right? Option number, the last one is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. If you need more help with the lesson, you can find the here you can have the live chat button, right? Tutors are available there to help you. They are available during the shift timing, that is between Monday to Friday and 5 to 9. The next lesson is certain, probable, unlikely, and impossible. So let's just start with the lesson. How likely is that the spinner will land on yellow space? So let's just look at the spinner, right? The spinner has one, two, three, four portions that are yellow and only two portions that are green, right? So that means the spinner has total six portions. Four of them are yellow and two of them are green, right? So the question is, how likely is that the spinner will land on yellow space? Because the spinner has more yellow space, so it will be probably land on yellow. So it is probable it will land on yellow. Got it? Just look at the other example. If you select a marble without looking, how likely is that you will pick a white one? So just look at the marbles. You have one, two, three, four, five, six. Six marbles. They all are green. You don't have any white marble. So it is impossible to pick the white one. The correct option is impossible, right? Let's just start with the test questions. How likely is that the spinner will land on a yellow space? So just look at the spinner. Do we have any yellow portion here? So you have no yellow space here, right? Then it is impossible to land on yellow. The correct option is impossible. If you select a marble without looking, how likely is that you will pick an orange one, which is the correct option? You have only one orange marble, right? So which is the correct option? The question is, if you select a marble without looking, how likely is that you will pick an orange one? So you have only one orange and four white. So it is yes, unlikely it is. Like very less chance you will pick an orange. Got it? So when you have the less chance, that is unlikely. Very good. How likely is that the spinner will land on blue space? The correct option is U certain, right? Whenever you spin, it will land on blue space because all the portions are blue, so certainly it will land on blue. If you select a marble without looking, how likely is that you will pick a white one? So, which is the correct option? The correct option is you have six white marbles and four blue marbles, right? So you have more white marbles than blue, so that means you will certainly pick the white one, right? Because more portions are no, not certain, probable. You have more portions are white, more marbles are white than blue, so you will select the white one. Probable it is, not certainly. How likely is that the spinner will land on green space? So which is the correct option? The correct option is unlikely, right? It will unlikely to land on green. For which question you are answering certain? Unlikely, you have only two portions green. Most of the portions are blue. The question is how likely is that the spinner will land on green? That is unlikely because the smaller portion is green. If you select a marble without looking, how likely is that you will pick a red one? Yes, it is. Certainly you will pick a red because all the marbles are red. So whenever you pick, it will be a red. Got it? If you select a marble without looking, how likely is that you will pick a purple one? Which is the correct option? Impossible, right? Because you don't have any purple marble here. So how you are going to pick the purple one? Impossible it is, right? Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. And the next lesson is mean, median, mode, and range. What is the mod? You are given the numbers, so then that is impossible when you do not have any purple one, right? That's not unlikely, impossible it is. Okay, the next one is what is the mod? So mod is the number that appears the most of the time in the given data, right? So just look at the given numbers. You have 9, 2, 9, 2, 2. You have 9 and 2 only. 9 you can see 1, 2, 2 times, and 2, 2 you can see 1, 2, 3, 3 times. So 2 appears the most of the time in the given data. So the mod value is 2. Got it? That is 2. Let's just start with the test questions. What is the median? You have to now calculate the median. Let's just see how do we find the median. Median is exactly the middle value. So for this, you need to arrange these numbers from least to greatest. So that is 3, 3, 5, 6, 7, 7, and 9. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. You have to find the median. Median is the number that is exactly the middle number. You have seven numbers, three numbers here and three numbers here. That is the median. That is the median is the number that divides the whole data into two equal groups. All the numbers before the medians are smaller than median, and all the number after the median are greater than 6. Got it? So 6 is the median. The correct option is option number 1. 6 it is, not 4, 6. What is the range? So now you have to calculate the range. Range is the difference between the greatest and the smallest number in the given data. So the greatest number in the data is 10 and the smallest number in the data is 3. Just subtract them. 10 take away 3 is 7. So the range of the data is 7. Got it? So the range is 7. Option number 1 is the correct option. What is the mod? Which is the correct option? The correct option is 0. Mod is the value that appears the most of the time. So 0 it is, you can see 0 three times in the given data. Got it? Very good. What is the range? So again, range is the difference between the greatest number in the given data, greatest and the smallest number in the given data. So that is 10 take away 2. So 10 take away 2 is, that is 8. So 8 is the range of the given data. Okay, the next one is, what is the median? So again, you have to calculate the median. Just arrange these values from least to greatest. What do you mean? I'm, I'm not glitching. Just arrange them from least to greatest. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, and 10. So they are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So when you see you have, this is the median. You can see here you have all these numbers that are less than 6, and here you have all these numbers that are greater than 6. So you can then check your side, because for whole the session I'm not glitching, right? I can hear myself through my phone. So I know that is 6 is the median. The correct option is 6. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. So we were working on grade 2 math. Chapter we were working on is probability and statistics. And the lessons we have covered today are more, less, and equally likely, identify multiplication sentences for equal groups, certain, probable, unlikely, and impossible, mean, median, mod, and range, right? So please make sure before the next session you can complete all the practice questions for the lessons we just did. That is your homework until next session. So if you need more help with any of the lesson, you can simply click on the live chat button. Tutors are available there to help you. Or either you can join me in the chat box. I'm here to answer all your questions and confusions if you have any. So you can please write down the questions if you need more help with any of the lesson. Any questions, you can please write them down in the chat box.
Okay, then that's all for today. See you in the next session. Bye, everyone.